Hello, I am the Dark Fae, and welcome back to Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. So apparently we're like only half-ish through the game, but this is now after the trial. Kyoko told us to beware of somebody named MUKURO IKUSABA, and the name now is bringing back like memories of an old manga that I read called Katekyo Hitman Reborn, because I'm pretty sure there was somebody, one of like the villains was named Mukuro. Maybe it was Murkuro, I don't remember. But anyways, Mukuro Ikusaba.
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Kyoko told me to watch out for her. Mukuro Ikusaba. That was 3 days before the next incident. 3 days before we would be faced with another murder. Well, why don't you just tell me everything that happened? What? Wait, that's... You can't... Hang on, wait, you can't see. That's the mask of the person who attacked me. In the you know, in the like secret room. She has like very long pink nails. I don't think anyone has that. Anyways, 3 days before the worst thing so far would reveal itself. A 100-mile dash. Pain of a junk food junkie. Daily life. In the meantime, the day after Sakura's class trial, that morning in the dining hall. Don't tell me you're gonna make me do free time after telling me that some crazy stuff goes down in 3 days. I could skip it. So, let's begin the usual post-trial investigation.
Huh?
Hey, you didn't make small talk or anything. We never just get straight to the point like that. If you want to keep up with me, you must refrain from pointless small talk. Jeez, how high is that horse of yours?
Well?
He just acts like that to hide his own insecurities. That's what I like to think, anyway. Regardless, if you want to defeat the mastermind, you need to follow my lead. Oh really? Your lead, like in the last trial where you were wrong about Hina? They creep around the school like a mouse. The mastermind's pride is as bloated as a cow's udder.
In the name of my family.
And no matter what it takes, I will rid this world of them.
Huh?
Hey, Toko, you've been pretty quiet. Why the loud cheer? Man, you're so boring now. You just sit there like a mushroom. Gonna start calling you Miss Mushroom.
What's your deal?
She didn't snap back at you. Her talking makes things difficult, so I told her not to open her mouth without permission. Wow. She is whipped. What? But if she can't open her mouth, she can't eat or drink water. I don't care.
How about that?
And you're okay with that, Toko? That seems like a yes. Jeez, how low is that rock you're hiding under?
Whew.
I believe this is the small talk Byakuya warned us against.
Come on.
And yet, I let myself get involved. Oh. But it is now finished. I will never allow you to drag me down to your level again.
Let's go.
We're going to begin our search. Stop running your mouths and start moving your legs. Pressured by an obviously irritated Byakuya, we all started our exploration. That's right. We have, what is it, the 5th floor now? Can I just teleport to the... Oh. Wait, are these windows? So here I am on the 5th floor of Hope's Peak Academy. The 5th floor has been opened up to us. And it's totally different from all the floors we've seen up till now. For some reason it feels unpleasant. Like, oh, I guess these are just like plants on the inside. I thought maybe it was like a courtyard out. Let's see what else there is. So we can go left or Right? Oh, hey, Hina. How are you doing after what happened to Sakura? This floor feels different compared to all the others. I'm not sure what it is. Top floor? Is there some reason for that? I hope it's not anything too creepy. Another classroom? Raw? Bio. It's locked. We came all this way just to be denied here. The sign on the hall says Biolab. Biolab that we're forbidden from seeing into. Kinda sounds like something out of an old cheesy horror movie. Oh god, like they're doing like experiments there or something. Okay, let's go back, I guess. It's over here. Don't know what that says because... An exit? No way. It's such a trick. What's in here? Oh, how pretty! Kyoko. What Kyoko told me yesterday. What the heck did it mean? Repeat.
MUKURO IKUSABA, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Kyoko. I'm not going to say anything. Huh? I can't say anything. Kyoko narrowed her eyes. Her gaze darted up to the surveillance camera.
Hey,
You understand why, right? She was trying to tell me that whatever it was important. Mastermind couldn't find out. Well then, what if this Mukuro is the mastermind? If they're the ultimate despair? And how did Kyoko get her hands on information that could be that important?
so then,
We're finished here. She made it very clear that our conversation had come to an end. Conversation. And just like before, I didn't understand anything any better than before. Okay. This is an archery range. That's dope. That target seems pretty far away. Gotta say, pretty proud of my eyesight. Hey, more coins. Even though this room is totally enclosed, there's a cherry tree planted here, and it's in full bloom.
hey,
It's quite elegant. This is what you consider elegant?
indeed.
I lived overseas for a long time, so this kind of Japanese-style scenery is refreshing. But considering your situation, isn't it kind of out of place? What about this? A suit of armor is on display. It's extremely Japanese. Okay, that's it. Oh, it's the monitor. I thought it could be with something else. Anything over here? The drum. There's also lockers here. It's a straw post used for sword practice. Did they use it for training here too? There's a bunch of wooden lockers in here. The wooden lockers and keys remind me of super old school public bathhouses. Alright. So now we've got this open door. It's so suspicious. I'm just looking if there's anything else. No? Oh! Oh, that is huge. This looks so out of place. Like it looks like it doesn't match the style of the rest of like the art, and it's really throwing me off.
Yo!
At first, I thought I saw blue skies, but turns out they just painted the walls and the ceiling.
You know?
Oh, but the plants are all real. It's been a while since I've smelled vegetation. It helps me relax.
What the heck?
That's not what you're thinking, is it? Oh, like weed or whatever? Or incense, maybe? Huh? Why is that bad? Don't you get it? Don't you realize the true horror of plant life? What? It's there, just beneath the surface. Beneath their calm exterior. They're always watching and waiting. And when they decide they can't leave us in charge of Earth anymore,
The end is nigh!
they'll put their plan for global human extinction into action.
Well,
I'm serious. Oh, thanks. Is this a chicken coop? What's a chicken coop doing here? I can go in the chicken coop. Oh, this place even has chickens, huh? They're just regular chickens, right? Like they don't eat people or lay bombs instead of eggs or something crazy like that. Seems safe. Hi, chickens. It's a chicken. It really is, right? Like I can say that for sure. So paranoid now. I'm gonna inspect all the chickens. He doesn't have a second form. It's really alive, there's no mistake. It's not expecting to be fed like humans, is it? It's not gonna like lay a bomb. Okay, well. Step away from the chicken coop, yes. Oh, you like chickens too, Makoto? Yeah, I love these little guys. They're seriously cute, right? And there's exactly 5 of them here. Is the chicken gonna go missing later? Exactly? 5. You know, the number that comes after 4 and before 6. At least in terms of natural numbers. Anyway, whenever the number 5 pops up, that's a good omen. It contains the mysteries of the cosmos.
I'm at least 30% right!
It's a number of power. A refreshing number on par with hand-squeezed all-natural lemonade. He never lets me get a word in edgewise. What a weird scene. What was this thing? Some kind of control panel sat near the wall. Does it control the air conditioning or something? It's for the sprinklers. Sprinklers? Yeah, it controls the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off every morning at 7:30. Don't you dare change it without permission. Of course, the settings panel is locked, so you couldn't change it if you wanted to. So that means the sprinklers go off at 7:30 a.m. every morning. These are all clues. Yep, you got it. It's super user-friendly, which sucks. So if you get here too early, you'll get drenched. So watch yourself. But you're not a little kid, right? You're too old to go running through sprinklers anyway. What? Why did he get all, like, panty?
Disgusting.
Oh, what? Or do you have some kind of water fetish? I'm gonna tell everyone. Makoto had nothing to say to that. What is this? This thing is super weird, super creepy. Flowers aren't supposed to get this big. Is this thing real?
Watch out!
Jeez! God damn it, Monokuma. No. That's a Monokuma flower. I came up with the name myself. Try and touch it and you're in for some real excitement. Your heart's all like, whoa, and the plant's all like, snap, and your flesh is all like, look, I'm dead. I love it. In other words, it's a monstrosity. It's pretty freaking amazing if I do say so myself. A student at Hope's Peak added improvement after improvement and created this miracle creature, the ultimate botanist. Although they don't go here anymore, they died during the tragedy. Oh.
Actually,
What? Oh, okay, so that was, the tragedy was like something that happened before we all came to attend the school. So there were students who, like, went to Hope's Peak that weren't involved in this previously. By the way, despite how it looks, that flower is super practical. It can eat paper, plastic, even people, so it's totally good for the environment. That's not how they dispose of the bodies, is it? Also, it's just like a huge Venus flytrap, kind of.
well done.
Such an eco-friendly creation is vital for the future growth of a healthy society. Not that I'd know anything about that myself. Spouting more and more nonsense, Monokuma eventually disappeared. Whatever it is, I'd better keep my distance. But I got coins out of it. Okay, what else is there? Some cameras. A greenhouse? Just be sure, I should take a look in that tool shed. I guess this whole thing is the greenhouse, so. This place seems totally disorganized. From a lawnmower to fertilizer, flower pots to farm tools. And leaning against the back wall, is that a pickaxe? There's something carved into the handle of this pickaxe. Crazy Diamond. That was the name of Mondo's biker gang, right? Crazy Diamond? I feel like I remember seeing that somewhere. There's a lawnmower here. Even with this here, who's actually going to take care of the lawn? There are different kinds of gardening tools here. Are they trying to get us to become self-sufficient? So many flower pots, big ones, little ones, any size you might need. Maybe I'll grow some flowers to put in my room. It's a surprise from MUKURO, I don't know why. Fertilizer? Bags of fertilizer are piled up. There are so many different kinds to choose from. Okay. Okay, not much else here. Is that it then? Not really seeing much else to look at. Let me check the map. Garden, the biolab. Oh, class 5C, and the dojo. I thought I went to class. I guess I only went to class 5A, which was. Okay, let's see what Byakuya is doing in here. What the hell is this? Also, a note. If these are bloodstains, they're not like the usual pink, like neon blood that happens. So is this like really old or something? The grotesque horror of the room struck me hard and fast, and here I was saying nothing interesting is ever in the classrooms. What I saw was bad enough, but what I smelled? It was sour, pungent, impossibly rank.
I see.
It smells awful, doesn't it? It must be at least vaguely familiar to you. After all, you've been around your fair share of corpses. Are you saying? It's the smell of death. Their flesh and fat and blood. There was no surprise in his voice, no shock. But he was right. I had experienced this smell more than once before. Probably not this bad, though. I'm surprised they didn't clean this up. It was the smell of death and despair. But the smell here is strong, condensed. It's the smell of a battlefield. Monokuma must have.
Hey!
What,
Come on now!
My fault again? Stop trying to blame everything on me. If you hadn't done what you did, this never would have happened.
Unbelievable.
No. It's quite the opposite. The opposite?
Now then.
Yep. Let me give you an itty-bitty, eechy-squeegee little hint. As far as this room goes, I don't know a thing. I just left it exactly how I found it. What?
Yes, indeed.
How's that for a hint? Better than those stupid hints you get from NPCs in those mean old RPGs.
Uh-oh.
But it's pretty scary, huh? Blood all over the walls and junk. Of course, even in the outside world, people die bloody, gruesome deaths every day.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
So it's not really a big deal. Just keep your chin up and keep on living, soldier. What's he talking about? He just left it the way he found it? So then, is this what happened during the tragedy? What's the meaning of all this? Ooh, that's a lot of chalk outlines. Eye for an eye. Fang for a fang. That's something Monokuma likes to say a lot. There are white chalk outlines drawn all over the floor. How many bodies were there? I've seen this kind of thing on detective shows and stuff like that. You always see it at the scene of a murder. I wish I could say I don't believe it. This is something Monokuma always says. Eye for an eye, fang for a fang. There's blood all over the place. I want to shut my eyes forever against such a ghastly sight. It appears all the blood stains are dry, and their color has changed as well. I think it's safe to assume these stains are considerably old. This is all really blood? I guess that's why it's not pink. Of course. I wouldn't find it interesting otherwise. And it is interesting, I assure you. What on earth happened in this classroom? He seems like he's enjoying himself. No way can I keep up with someone like that. What else? Let's talk to him, I guess? Byakuya, about what Monokuma just told us. It's like I'm not even here. He must be lost in thought. Is he really thinking that hard, or is he just flat out ignoring me? Could be both. Nothing else? Okay. I guess I've seen what there is to see up here for now. But once again, nothing I found seems to make any real sense. We need to head back to the dining hall and find out what the others turned up. It's gonna be like the same thing that I turned up. It always is. One after another, everyone made their way to the dining hall, and before too long, it would appear everyone has returned. But still, it's just the 6 of us. It's barely enough for a decent volleyball team.
Just a second.
Hey, don't be a sourpuss. We gotta think positive. But like, she's saying this after, like, her best friend just died. Besides, even if one more person dies, we can still field a basketball team.
Hey.
That's like reverse positive thinking. Anyway, there's no time to be depressed. For the sake of everyone we've lost, we have to do our best. Can we stop all this group hug nonsense? We need to find out what everyone discovered.
Yeah.
I checked all the windows on the 5th floor, front to back. That used to kind of be Sakura's job, but... Anyway, no dice. There were metal plates on all the windows, just like everywhere else.
Correct.
Which means no chance of escape on the 5th floor, either.
So,
But when I was looking around, I realized something about the layout of the school. Oh? What exactly did you notice?
Just a second.
You took a good look around the 5th floor yourself, didn't you, MUKURO? Huh? Why do you ask?
So then,
Because if you did, you must have noticed. The 5th floor is lacking something every other floor has. Stairs to go up? Something on all the other floors, but not on the 5th floor? Are you talking about stairs? There aren't any stairs leading up to the 5th floor, that's what you're talking about, right? But there is that staircase that's over near the warehouse that's still not opened on the 1st floor. Does that mean the 5th floor is the end?
correct.
We're finally starting to get a clear picture of the school. All that's left now is to solve the underlying mystery.
But
That's the hardest part.
okay.
Even if it's hard, we still gotta do it. Yeah, Hina's right. Everything will be okay. It's not really... It hasn't been okay so far. So, as long as we work together, I'm sure we'll make it out of this. No, not I'm sure. We absolutely will make it out, no matter what it takes. Okay, stuck to our hero.
you know,
Well, there's a big garden up on the 5th floor, and I found more than one thing to be worried about. A stupidly large plant, a chicken coop, and I know what you're gonna say, but a tool shed. Monokuma said that was called a Monokuma flower. Even touching it seems dangerous, so we have to be careful.
for serious.
It's totally a man-eating plant. I'm pretty sure it's different from the one that lives in the pipe, though. In the pipe? Is he talking about piranha plants? Anyway, the thing must benefit from the sprinkler system as much as anything else in there. Oh yeah, apparently the sprinklers come on every morning at 7:30 on the dot. Yeah, remember that. You don't want to get drenched and catch a cold.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to worry. They say idiots never catch colds, you know? Of course not, because idiots never get wet. I think you're thinking of ducks. What is this conversation? I'm starting to worry about you, Hiro. Can you tell me what 10 plus 10 is?
What the heck?
Hey, come on, you don't always have to call me dumb. I may have been held back 3 times, but that doesn't make me stupid. Kinda does, maybe? But if it'll make you happy, I'll answer your dumb question.
Huh?
So, what was the question again? Don't worry, you just answered it. Is Toko even gonna say anything? Hey, Byakuya, it seems like Toko wants to say something.
What?
So, why are you telling me?
Hey.
Well, because you told her to zip it or whatever. Ah, I'd forgotten about that. Jesus, man, I know you like torturing her, but come on. Well, Toko, if you want to envelop us all in your putrid breath, I won't stop you. You honor me, Master. God. And don't worry, I took care of the odor problem. Seriously? You're just gonna take it? Shut up! And don't interrupt Master and me are talking. Wow, she's real infatuated. Okay, so what did you want to tell us? Well, I was in a classroom on the 5th floor and something caught my attention. It was this. A knife? Whoa, that thing is huge. It's like Rambo's eyes.
What?
It's a survival knife of some type. But what was it doing in a classroom?
Well,
How would I know?
Very suspicious.
What are you gonna use that knife for? What are you planning to do to us? I'm not gonna do anything. I just picked it up. I don't want to leave a knife just laying around.
How about that?
I'd rather have it laying around than in the hands of a serial killer. Wow, she mad. Don't compare me to her. I'm nothing like her. Listen, more important. Now that we have the knife, what are we gonna do with it?
You know?
We can't let Toko keep it, that's for sure. We don't know what she might do.
what's your problem?
I don't want it anyway. It's too dangerous. So what to do?
So then,
Why don't you hang on to it, Makoto? Huh? Me? Oh yeah, I totally trust Makoto to take care of it.
Okay.
And that's that. Hold on, don't I get a say?
It's all clear now.
And just shows how much they trust you. You should do as they ask. But isn't that the knife that was used to kill the person? Uh-oh. Are you sure it's trust? I feel like they're just using me. Okay, so here you go, Makoto. They're acting like I already said yes. He's such a pushover. Fine. Guess there's nothing I can do. I'll just keep it in my desk drawer for now. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Hey, Toko. Do I still have bad breath? Sorry. I'm sorry, it stinks. I'm sorry, it stinks. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
You made a valuable discovery. Good job. She's like a pet that he, like, rewards. Huh? Did Master just praise me? She acts like a pet. Hey, good for you. I'm dreaming. I must be dreaming. I won't ever experience such a dream. It feels strange. So strange. Really strange. Oh no. Okay. Whenever I look at Toko these days, it makes me feel sad. Alright. Who's next? Byakuya? By the way, did any of you find it? The other strange room on the 5th floor? Well, no. Strange is a massive understatement. Smell of flesh and fat and blood. The white outlines of countless corpses. It was more dreadful than anything I've encountered here so far. He used the word dreadful. Surprising. I don't know why. What the hell are you talking about? The smell itself was horrific. Far beyond any normal murder scene. Everybody's smell concentrated.
Huh?
God, I'm glad I didn't see it. I feel like I'm gonna barf just hearing you describe it.
But
I mean, what the hell happened in that room?
So, in other words,
I can only think of one thing. Like a slaughter? Like a battle royale? A large group of people died right there in that room. A bunch of people were killed in there. Stop, seriously. I'm gonna throw up.
It can't be.
Perhaps that's what was meant by the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Huh? You're thinking the same thing then. My theory is the mass murder that took place in that room is the incident said to have happened 1 year ago. But if it's the worst event to happen in human history, that would have had to have mean that it was like worldwide, not just in like that classroom or this school. Does that mean like everyone in the outside world is like actually missing or dead? The awful scene in that room, that was the tragedy that happened a year ago?
in other words,
But why? Precisely. The tragedy is another name for the genocide of the student body of Hope's Peak Academy. Oh. Shit. If that's true,
it's all clear now.
that would explain why Hope's Peak was forced to close its doors.
hey,
I mean, I guess that all makes sense, but it's all just so awful. Not just awful, super awfully awful. They're right, it's beyond awful. It's terrible, tragic, hopeless. But still, how is it not one of us ever heard about something like that happening? Does that mean they really did cover it up? Here goes us.
Hey,
My concern is with the biolab. That was the only place on the 5th floor that we couldn't access. The biolab, huh? I wonder what's in there.
could it be?
If this were like a cliche horror game, it'd be some kind of creature. The final boss, or tyrant, Resi, or...
But
We're not in a horror game, though. Almost. You're almost there. It's more like an intrigue, mystery kind of a game. Either way, we don't need to worry about it at the moment. Don't bother thinking about something that can't be understood no matter how much you think about it.
Naturally.
Your tiny brains can only do so much, so focus on utilizing them efficiently. Why are you, like, coaching us in the most, like, assholey way possible now?
well,
I don't really like how you said it, but what you said is probably right.
What?
No, how I said it is right too. Wasn't that everybody? Oh, I forgot, he had more to say. Hero
You know?
did. There were a bunch of chickens in the chicken coop, right? That's right, five chickens. I love chickens. Let's raise them up big and fat. Then we can make fried chicken. Oh, or barbecue. Decisions. Oh, or how about raw chicken? That's salmonella right there. 'Cause there's nothing fresher than raw, right? I'm pretty sure that'd kill you.
You know?
Okay. Tool shed. You noticed it too, huh? That pickaxe?
What?
What about the pickaxe? Well, there was a pickaxe in the tool shed, and the words Crazy Diamond had been carved into the handle. Hadn't we seen that phrase somewhere before? Crazy Diamond? Yeah, that does sound kind of familiar, I think.
it's true.
I don't just think, I know. We've definitely seen that phrase before.
Huh?
Oh, where? That's it, I remember. Oh, let's see, Mondo. It was on Mondo's uniform, on the back of his jacket. His jacket said the same thing, right? Crazy Diamond.
I see.
You're absolutely right. But why would that be on the pickaxe in the garden?
Could it be?
Mondo must have snuck in there and done it, right? How? It was all closed.
Not possible.
But we didn't have access to the garden until today.
that's right.
Then maybe Mondo brought it with him when he first came here, and Monokuma confiscated it? Whatever the reason, that's what stuck out to me in the tool shed. The pickaxe connected to Mondo. Well, what stuck out to me wasn't the pickaxe at all. Is it something dumb? Huh? No, what did?
Yo!
What I noticed was a lawnmower. I'm thinking maybe we can use it to call for help. how are you gonna call for help with a lawnmower?
What the heck?
I don't know, maybe I can use it to make crop circles or something. What are you, why is he getting angry? Like, she just asked how you would do it, and he's like, I don't know, but we should do it. Like, yeah, that's it. I'm gonna make crop circles.
Well,
And we can use those to call for help.
Hmm.
What the heck's happened to you? You weren't like this in the beginning, you know?
you know?
Well, back then my personality hadn't quite solidified yet.
Ah.
I didn't think it was possible, but I'm more disappointed in you now than I've ever been. Well, I think that's all the new information we have for now.
Yo!
So, now what do we do?
Hmm.
Well, starting today, you're all under my command. But before we proceed, I need to figure something out. I don't want to listen to you.
No way!
Jeez, how cocky can you be? You're gonna bust through the ceiling if your head gets any bigger. So, what is it you want to figure out? Why did the music stop? Oh, Kyoko's identity. Huh?
Well,
Kyoko's identity? But Kyoko is Kyoko, right? Yes, but who is she? The rest of us have a clear, definable reason for having been selected to attend Hope's Peak Academy. Hina's the ultimate swimming pro, Hiro's the ultimate clairvoyant. Even Makoto is the ultimate lucky student. More unlucky than lucky these days, but... So what about Kyoko? Can anyone tell me what she is? Ultimate detective. Now that you mention it, she's never told us. Well, Kyoko doesn't really like talking about herself anyway, right? It's not a matter of what she likes or doesn't like. This is a matter of trust. Can you trust someone who's unwilling to reveal their true identity? We need to avoid raising any more unnecessary suspicion. So, Kyoko, it's time you told us. I can't.
huh?
What? Why won't you tell us?
Wrong.
I didn't say I won't. I said I can't.
What the heck?
What do you mean?
So,
Because I don't remember. What? I have no memory of what I am. You have no memory? You mean... amnesia?
What?
If I thought you had a sense of humor, I'd say you were joking. But if this is a joke, I'm not laughing.
This is very suspicious.
You can't be serious right now, can you? I knew you wouldn't believe me. That's why I didn't say anything.
however,
But it doesn't matter. Either way, the truth will make itself clear before we're done.
What?
So you have no intention of telling us. Then I can no longer stand by and do nothing. What are you gonna do, Byakuya? Also, is this what she meant maybe by when she asked at the end of Celeste's trial? She asked Monokuma like what he did to her body? And we also don't remember anything before we enrolled, really. So maybe somehow all of our memories were wiped?
hey,
What are you gonna do? Torture me? Nothing so barbaric as that.
It's all clear now.
I will simply limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity.
what?
Limit my options?
Just give up.
Give me the key to your room. But if she gives you her room key, she can't go to sleep in her room. She'll be breaking a school regulation. And if she doesn't want that, she'll talk. It's easy. All she has to do is tell us about herself. Just hold on. A threat like that.
That's fine.
Fine, I understand.
Hmm.
Good. You're finally in the mood for conversation. I was gonna say, she's gonna just give him her room key, huh? Without saying a word, Kyoko walked right up to Byakuya and held out her room key to him.
It can't be.
You damn fool. Why do you refuse to talk?
Because,
Whether I want to or not, I can't. All I can do is keep telling you that.
So,
Maybe she really did lose her memory. If you really think about it, it doesn't sound totally impossible. This is the worst school ever, where only the worst stuff happens, right? Amnesia would fit right in.
however,
The worst school, where only the worst things happen? Do you really mean that? Huh?
hey,
Can you really be sure that life here has been filled with only the worst things? What do you mean? Perhaps I've said too much. Kyoko then turned her back on us and without a word began to walk away.
Come on.
Where do you think you're going?
goodbye.
Don't worry, I'm not going to do anything to harm any of you. Those were her last words as she left. Kyoko's last words. The dining hall was silent. The only sound was the door opening and closing as Kyoko left the room.
What the heck?
What's her deal?
But
I think you went too far taking her room key like that. For her, that was far enough. Or maybe she gets off on the attention. I can't believe her enjoying getting yelled at. Isn't that what you also enjoy when it's master?
Stop talking.
You're getting noisy again, Toko.
Come on.
Sorry, I can still hear you. The sound of you breathing, of your heart beating. It grates on me.
Hey.
Are you telling her to die? I mean, I know how you feel, but what's Kyoko gonna do now? Plus, the situation, it's just like before. It's no different from when everyone started accusing Sakura. And I'm no different either. I still can't stop anyone. Uh-oh, what happened?
What?
What the hell? Why are you yelling all of a sudden?
cause
Look! Oh, hi Monokuma.
What?
It's you. How long have you been standing there? I'm very
Now I'm really angry!
angry. Angry at what? At the thief. Yes, that's right. I'm very sad to have to tell you there's a thief in your midst.
Huh?
What?
Hey!
My precious. They stole it. Your precious?
Your teacher had such faith in you, and this is how you repay me? With betrayal?
Reality is filled with so much hardship, isn't it? No wonder people run away into their fantasies. Oh, that hits a little too close to home. But what the heck is your precious? Shut up. I hope all of you get stuck in a hiring freeze and die penniless on the street. That's a very specific wish.
What the heck?
And he's gone. What the heck was that all about?
so,
He said something about his precious getting stolen. Does anyone have any idea what that might mean? It likely has something to do with Kyoko. Huh? Who else other than her would be willing and able to steal something from Monokuma? Did Kyoko really steal something from Monokuma? But if that's true, what was it? And why would she do that? Ding dong bing bong, it's nighttime? Ahem.
As such, it's soon the doors. Okay then. So
Okay. Uh-oh, we need to get out of here.
You know?
We can talk about this more tomorrow. And about Kyoko. However, after what just happened with Monokuma and Kyoko, I feel like there's something in the air. I would suggest you take extra precautions tonight. Stay in your rooms. Don't go wandering around. Is Byakuya actually concerned for us?
well,
Not like we need you to tell us that.
Goodbye.
Well then, let's disperse. I'll see you all tomorrow. Huh? Following his lead, each of us went back to our rooms. But what about Kyoko? What's she gonna do? Ah, that's right. I need to put the knife away I need to put away the knife that I got from Toko. I think the safest place for it will be my desk drawer. But anyway, is Kyoko really gonna be okay? She can't get into her room. What's she gonna do? Isn't there something I can do? What about, like, the other students? Like, the ones who died? The rooms? Are they locked? Something I can... As I opened my eyes, I realized I'd fallen asleep without realizing it. But more important, did I hear the doorbell? It was ding dong bing bonging. Oh, Kyoko. Kyoko.
Hey.
I'll be waiting for you in the dressing room. See you there. Hey, wait, Kyoko! Without acknowledging me, Kyoko disappeared into the depths of the darkened hallway. I know we're not supposed to go out during nighttime, but I mean, that was a rule that you guys implemented, or Celeste implemented, but now she's not here. It's not an actual rule. I can't just not go. So we can talk here, right?
Hey,
Sorry for asking you to meet with me so late. It's okay, I'm used to it.
correct.
Indeed.
So then,
Well then, let me get straight to the point. It's something you can't talk about in front of the surveillance cameras, right? So does that mean... does this have something to do with whatever it is you stole from Monokuma? Monokuma told us earlier that someone had stolen something from him. Maybe like the information about MUKURO? Was it you?
indeed.
That's right. So I was right. But what did you steal?
So,
I stole this. A key to the headmaster's office? But looking at it, I could tell it wasn't just any key. It was shaped like Monokuma. It's probably the only key of its kind on Earth. Where did you get this?
so,
From the headmaster's room. Oh wait, she already was in the headmaster's room? So this could be the key to the data lab. What? You snuck into the headmaster's room? But wasn't it locked?
however,
The lock was broken. What?
correct.
It was Sakura. She did it for us. Oh. Before she did?
Indeed.
Remember what she said in her note? I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you. So, Sakura broke into the headmaster's room for us,
That's right.
so that we could uncover whatever secrets may lay hidden within. She did that for us. She violated the school regulations to help us. She'd already decided to die, so her last act was to defy the rules of this place.
Indeed.
I noticed the room was open after the class trial was over yesterday. But if I just strolled into the room, Monokuma would have noticed right away, which is why I used you as a decoy. So you asked me to meet you at the data center in order to...
Correct.
I wanted you to draw Monokuma's attention. I took that opportunity to sneak into the headmaster's room, and as a result, I found this key. Wow. Then, what you told me about yesterday, did that come from the headmaster's room too?
MUKURO
This
IKUSABA.
is like the third or fourth time
the
they've repeated
sixth,
this.
the one they watch out for.
Did you find out about this MUKURO IKUSABA while you were in there?
Indeed.
I did find a file in the headmaster's room that talked about her, yes. I don't know all the details yet, but one thing I do know is that MUKURO IKUSABA is dangerous. Dangerous?
In other words,
She may very well be the mastermind. Mastermind? But didn't Alter Ego say that the headmaster was probably the mastermind?
wrong.
No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind, I'm sure of that. What? I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt I'm right. To make such a strong statement without proof, that's not like Kyoko at all. But if it isn't the headmaster, does that mean MUKURO IKUSABA could be the mastermind?
Anyway,
This key is the one big opportunity we've been waiting to get our hands on. Now that we've grasped it, we can't let it go, can we? Sure, but I mean, what's this key even unlock?
so,
I don't know yet, which is why. The piano is really cool. I need you to draw Monokuma's attention again while I go and find out. Wait, so you're planning on sneaking back in again? You can't, that's way too dangerous. And you want me to draw his attention? We don't actually know there's just one mastermind, right? There's more than one person watching us.
is that right?
But they didn't catch on last night, right? Maybe we just got lucky.
Hey,
Or maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Huh? Like I said, we didn't get caught last night. But as you said, maybe it was pure luck. Which is why we're going to run the experiment one more time. And if we're successful again, then what may have just been a lucky guess will be proven true. As Kyoko talked, she was calm and collected as ever. I couldn't help but just stand there and listen.
hey,
If it's true that the mastermind can't watch us and control Monokuma at the same time, then there would have to be a period of time where the mastermind is vulnerable. What we need to do is find out for sure if that's actually true and if we can exploit it. Maybe, but no matter what the reward, the risk is just too high. But I think what might happen if we fail, I mean, it's not going to be much different than what will happen if you just continue living the school life, right? Because eventually people are gonna start trying to kill each other.
Why is that?
I don't think you need to worry all that much. After all, with minimal restrictions, you are free to explore Hope's Peak Academy at your discretion. Oh. No restrictions have been placed on our efforts to solve the mystery. Am I wrong? Even when I took the key, I didn't break any rules as far as I can tell. But if the mastermind decides to do something, all the rules in the world won't matter. He could just kill us all without a second thought.
I see.
In that case, even if the plan fails, we'll still be able to prove or disprove that hypothesis. What?
Correct.
In a moment of crisis, will the mastermind break their own rules, or adhere to them no matter what?
In other words,
We gain something whether we succeed or not. Now there's no reason not to do it, right? But
if you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
we know the danger. But if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice.
Hey,
Am I wrong? At that moment, I finally realized. I had never seen the slightest hint of fear or despair in Kyoko's eyes. Her gaze was firmly fixed on the mystery ahead, the enemy standing before us, and with that in view, she just smiled. I can't change how I feel, and wouldn't if I could. Then Kyoko took something from her coat pocket and held it out to me. Huh? What's this?
it's true.
Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me. Well, that's foreboding. I don't want anything to happen to Kyoko. If something happens,
However,
I'm not planning on dying. But there's always a chance of it, and a death without meaning is unappealing.
hey,
Please, I want you to hold on to it for me. Fine, I'll hold on to it, just because you asked me to. But I'm gonna give it back at some point. You can be sure of that.
indeed.
Yes, of course.
Hey,
Oh, and one more thing. You can't tell anyone else about what I've discovered. Sure, because then there's a chance the mastermind might find out, right?
indeed.
Well, there's that too. Huh? You mean there's something else?
Well,
It's nothing. Forget I said anything. Doesn't trust other people? I can't just forget that easily.
so then,
Okay then, shall we begin?
Makoto.
I'm counting on you, Makoto. I just have to get Monokuma's attention, right? Well, I'll give it my best shot.
Goodbye.
I'm going on hen. The rest is up to you. Her curt goodbye was no different from any other time. And like every other time, she moved at a brisk pace as she left. What wasn't like every other time was the sudden knot I felt in my stomach as I watched her walk away. No, everything's gonna be fine, I know it. Because it's Kyoko. Talking to myself helped shake off some of my anxiety. And then I got to work. Okay, I'm gonna leave this episode here because a lot's going on and a lot happened. So, we have the 5th floor. Interesting though. This is taking quite a turn. I'm really curious to know what happens next. But I'll have to leave that for the next episode. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for notifications when I put out new videos. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!